Good morning and good afternoon, East Coast. I know I'm a little bit late today. Been running around like crazy. If you saw the post from last night, I didn't even get to bed until like almost 3. I'm making candy. That is why I have the official candy making uniform on today. And for those of you that can't actually read the shirt, it says, "I put out for Santa," and it's a plate of chocolate chip cookies, which one of my absolute favorite shirts. I wear it every year when I start making my chocolate candies. But I do have my nice mug today. Naughty's downstairs, and I'm sure it will be making appearances. Today, as I mentioned last week, we are going to be introducing you to Team Poe, all of his buddies, all the stickers, and I know I've shown these off to you before, but I'm going to do it again because basically I'm a little kid and I love stickers, and I love the fact that Poe was made into stickers. So if I can find the right ones. That's what I get for putting everything in the same package. Look, it's little Sleepy Poe with his little teddy bear. He's so cute. So Nell Bell Art, if you guys are familiar with the podcast, or podcast, I guess, whatever we want to call this. I've mentioned her before. She is not only a wonderful artist, she's also an amazing bartender and happens to be my best friend. So I'm very fortunate to have her around. And she is the one who has designed a number of things. For those who have seen under my other pen name, under Renee Jean, I have my Sharing Strength series. And when people buy those books, they can get a temporary tattoo with a butterfly, and it's a Sharing Strength. The wings are black lace. The body is an awareness ribbon. Those happen to be little miniature versions of the actual tattoo I have on my back. She created that tattoo. She also has drawn a number of sticker ideas, including one that will pretty much just be a giveaway because it's not licensed, so I can't sell it, but that's fine. I like giving away things anyway. It is Poe with his adorable little Golden Knights jersey. So that one I'm going to be having made, but the vote recently was for the Sleepy Time Poe, and then the second place one was Travel Poe. Sorry, forgot for a second where I was going with that. The Travel Time Poe with his cute little suitcase and his little neck pillow. So, and yes, those are inspired. If you've seen us out, you've seen it. He has a real little suitcase and it has a ton of little accessories in it. So, especially if you saw all the pictures from the cruise back in September, he had everything out. So that will be the next one coming. And then we have Cowboy Poe. A few of you have seen that one in Branson and Chattanooga. He had his cowboy stuff on. And then we also have New Orleans Poe, inspired by the very cool people who were giving him beads and the little hat and everything from when we were in New Orleans back in June. So he has a ton of stickers coming. However, as I mentioned, he's going to have coloring books coming, and the best way to go on adventures and to have those coloring books and to have all those stories is to have a team, to have your friends with you. So I wanted to introduce you. I have most of them. I'm a little scattered. I'm redoing my office right now, so I couldn't quite find everybody in time, but I do have a number of our friends with us today. So first, and some of them have jobs. They're part of the entourage. Some of them, like Sunday here. This is Sunday, my little snowman. Just friends of Poe. Rocky, who you saw the pictures before. That's the little lion that I've had since I was a little kid. He lives with my mom, but he's another, I guess we'll call him a cheerleader for Poe. So, spending a good deal of time in the Marines and now retired, but still wanting to stay active. This is Staff Sergeant Fred. He is our adorable scheduler and kind of, I guess, the one that keeps Poe in order, keeps him going, keeps him on track. And then we have, sticking with the Marine theme, this is Ben the Bulldog. He has his little Marine shirt. I don't know if you guys can see that. For those that don't know, my husband is a Marine veteran, so I spend a good amount of time down in San Diego in the area of Camp Pendleton where he was stationed, and so that's where I got him. And then Build-A-Bear was Staff Sergeant Fred. But Ben here actually needs, because we have so many people that come and try to steal Poe at signings and do different things, he even has a little assistant, which, right here, he came from the Army Museum. This is Scout, by the way. So Ben and Scout, those are his bodyguards. Those are the ones hanging out with Poe, keeping him safe and protecting him. And yes, I have been asked, some of these guys will be making trips with me on some of the signings, and there are photo shoots and all sorts of fun things planned, because deep down, I'm always going to be a giant 5-year-old. So, along with Staff Sergeant Fred, who keeps up with the schedule, one of our travel advisors is Joey. He came from Route 66, as you can see. He, along with our travel ambassador, who is, I guess, our scout for different locations. That was Yanni, our Yeti. He was with us in Alaska. And then, of course, keeping Poe in fighting shape. You guys all know Bria, my sweet little bunny. I love her. She's so soft. I wish you guys could pet her. She's so unbelievably soft. The one that I couldn't find, and I'm so bummed out about this because he's so cute. And you guys, if you've seen me out at signings, you know I have a whole bunch of them, is the little bookworms. I have one. His name is Buddy. He is Poe's accountant, and probably should be mine too, because Lord knows I need help. But I couldn't find him. He's in the office disaster right now, and so I feel bad that, because most of the stuffed animals kind of live in my room, but Buddy stays in the office just because that seems to be where he makes more sense. Unfortunately, that means that he sort of got swept up in the chaos, so he'll be around. He always comes to signings with me. He's always hanging out. And then the one I'm going to try to put this one on screen. I've mentioned it before. He's been in a million pictures, and he's wearing a hockey jersey right now because why not? This is Puffy Bear. He's so big. I love him so much. I have had Puffy Bear since I was about 10. He was a gift from my parents, and this is actually, you can see this big, no way you can tell what that is. It's a Penn State jersey. It was my dad's. And actually, I think it fits the bear better than me. But I've had him, and when I was a little kid, when I would not make a team or a teenager and somebody broke my heart, he was always my cry bear. He was the one that I would snuggle up with and I would hold, and, you know, occasionally, because we all need it, he was kind of a punching bag, and I feel bad about that now that I'm older, but probably just because I'm a little kid and inanimate objects still have feelings to me. But he is our therapist bear. He travels very rarely just because he would take up the entire suitcase. But he is, he's a cuddler and expert in snuggling, and he is the therapist. So there will be little photo shoots. There will be stickers coming of the entire team, and they will all be, we have 3, I think, coloring book ideas right now, including a couple that involve even the diamond art. So you guys have been sending ideas, you've been sending requests, you've been sending all sorts of cool stuff, and I just so appreciate that. I did want to address a couple of things that you guys have been reaching out about. Last week, I mentioned the diagnosis, and I said, don't make a big deal. It's not a big deal. No, I don't want sympathy and pity, and for the most part, you guys have kept to that. But a lot of you have reached out, just ask how I'm doing. I'm doing fine. And as much as the medication's kicking my butt, I think it's working. So that's a positive for sure. And I know I put up the post about my hair falling out, and it has a little bit, but as you can see, guys, I have a ton. It's not going anywhere. I'm fine. But thank you. Thank you so much to everybody that's reached out. Thank you to everybody that's sent, concerns, that's wanted to share what they've been going through. That was really why I kind of came out with what was going on with me, was just so that people knew, and I didn't want to, I hate vague booking, but I was doing it, and so I decided to come clean. But I really wanted to let people know, like, hey, if you're having kind of a rough day, if you're having a hard time, if you just need to vent or just need somebody that's like, that might understand, reach out, let me know. And a bunch of you have, whether it was, I had a bad day at work, or my mom's going through something similar or whatever it is, there have been so many of you that have actually reached out to me and just said, hey, thanks for sharing, or let me tell you a story, or you got this, my family went through something similar. And that is why I did what I did. That is why I shared, because I wanted that connection. I wanted that community. And so thank you for embracing that so much. It meant a lot to me. And I'm hoping that I'm giving that same community feeling back. But today was about Poe. I wanted to share everything about Poe. And yes, people have asked. You can see it on my nails. They are Christmas colors. That is for the photo shoot next weekend. And because of the photo shoot, 2 signings, and a Heritage Christmas, and then going to a big light show, I will be doing Coffee with Kenzie on Thursday next week, or I guess this coming week, however you want to put it. It'll be Thursday morning at 9 before I go into my day job, just because Friday is chaotic, Saturday is chaotic. I don't want to rush things. I love being able to hang out with you guys every week and chat. So, but keep reaching out, keep letting me know what's going on with you. I can't wait to share those pictures, and I can't wait to put up some of the ideas for the coloring books, for the stickers and everything. But I wanted to introduce you to most of the team. Once I get Buddy, I'm sure I'll have him up again. He's so cute. And to the people that have been sending more suggestions and ideas for Poe, for his adventures, for places to take him, keep them coming. It's been an absolute blast. Oh, hi Andrew, how's it going? Just keep those ideas coming. It's been so much fun. And I know he's been very quiet this week. He has. And he will be posting more adventures. This week has been kind of all about getting all of my Christmas decorations up. So we haven't really been going anywhere or doing a whole lot. And I haven't been letting him out of the office too much recently. I've been buried under trees and trying to just get everything taken care of. And God knows, I planned actually originally, because I was like, oh, I'm making my candy. I'm gonna do this downstairs in the kitchen and show it off, because as you can tell, I am in my office. But if you saw the other side of the office, which is where the disaster is right now, it would be a nightmare. Same thing with my kitchen right now, because I've got cookies tomorrow. I've got all the candy today. I still have totes that have some of the decoration stuff going up. So it's been mild chaos, but I love it. I love this time of year. I love to create things. I love to see the decorations and the lights. So it's been fun, but I know that Poe has been very quiet on his adventures this week. So I promise more to come, more ideas from you guys, and just more fun stuff that we like to go do. And I actually have Nell from Nell Bell Art coming over later. She's taste testing some of my candy, and we will be talking about some ideas for Poe. So I will be giving more updates on that as we get ready for the release, hopefully early next year. I have Lust coming in February. I'm aiming for Yearbook to be coming out in March, and then Wrath, which is book 5, will be out in August. And then I do have 2 more planned still, so I'm working on it. I have a new series, which is my co-author books with Akayla Rose. Those are supposed to be coming out in the fall. And then I do have 1 more planned. The problem is it's between 2 books right now. They're both standalones, so either way. But there's a lot coming up. But I'm aiming for like a January, February release on some of the stickers, and hopefully the first coloring book. But, a lot of that depends on picking the theme and getting the artist to have some time. So we'll see what her schedule looks like, and I will give you guys more updates on that. It'll also be in the newsletter, so if you want information there, just check out the website, ratingforces.com, and then you can sign up for the newsletter there. Also, everybody that has been asking for the links, I had them in the last newsletter. I will keep sending those out. I've had more people checking out my YouTube, and both mine and Poe's Instagrams and the TikTok. I'm trying, guys. I really do try to put fun stuff up there. I'm terrible. I know I'm terrible. I'm excited that I get to remember to do this every week, but I am trying. And if you guys have ideas on what to put up for that or stuff you'd like to see, more book stuff, more of the funny memes, whatever, let me know. I want to share what you like to see because I enjoy engaging with you guys. So, but yeah, there will be more updates. Just remember Thursday this coming week, and I'm sure I'll put something up as a reminder. And then I will make sure that Poe gets a few more adventures just for some fun this week. Because I know people have been asking, how's Poe? Where's Poe? So I swear, he's here. You can see him. He's right here with me. And he has this whole team. We'll just say he's been in team meetings while I've been dealing with chaos. So, but thank you to everybody reaching out. And it's meant a lot to me. Also, if you saw, I posted it earlier, that photo shoot competition that whoever you are, if you're the one that nominated me, please let me know. I would love to be able to personally thank you. We're in, I think the third to last, whatever. I've always been terrible at that. There's 2 more rounds. There's the quarterfinals, which is now, then the semis, and then the finals. I'm still in it somehow. And last I checked this morning, I'm actually in first. I don't know how that happened. It is blowing my mind. It's 100% because of you guys. You are 100% the reason that this is still going. And so this totally weird, super crazy, making me crazy self-conscious adventure continues. And, thank you. Thank you to everyone who's been voting. You're keeping me in it. And it's been an absolute ball. So thank you again, and I'm sure I'll be spamming you with more things because we're gonna see how far we can take it. And until next week on Thursday, hopefully you guys have a great week. Hopefully you're getting ready for the holidays and your Christmas isn't going too incredibly crazy. But if it is, just remember, caffeine. Remember? As always, I will see you guys next week. Until then, stay caffeinated.